Golden Dog, episode 15. I think it's like the smelly people stick to the smelly people.
I can like Eskimo kiss a machine.
Yeah, and you've just missed the net.
I've just missed purposely.
Arsehole.
Energy.
Yeah, definitely like these Dr. Pepper beats or whatever they are.
I don't think I'll ever become 6'3".
The noise of this is it's Ben playing ping pong again.
Yeah, imagine a 10-year-old.
Oh,
I think I'm whacking them out. I reckon they are done.
We'll learn to eat with the microphone as well. You'll hear some amazing noises though.
I don't think I could even eat anything. So, here we are. We'll get the first thing out of the way. I got my birthday present from Ben today. On last week's episode, we spoke about it as well.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We had a good chat. He said he was going to look something right, something that felt good with him. He doesn't want to buy any clothes.
Yeah.
He's going to take the week to go and do it. He got me this jumper. It's a really nice jumper. It's a really nice piece of clothing
That I said I wasn't going to do.
that he said he weren't going to do.
You read it in the video before, weren't you? You were just listening through it, and it was just like making sure that everything was obviously fine. And it just replayed a scene back that I completely forgot that I just outright lied. I just said oh, I'm gonna try and find something that's not an item of clothing. I'm gonna really look, and I completely forgot I said that. And for the past week or whatever, I've been looking at loads of things, but quite a lot of clothes came to mind. And then today, to be fair to me, I did see it, and I thought it's very you, and I thought you'd like it, and it's gone down well, and so that's the main thing.
It's good.
Yeah, I was a bit nervous when I walked in because I was like, whatever you do, like, as long tell me the truth. If you don't like it, you can send it back. I was straight on like the thing of being like, because I knew I didn't want to just get an item of clothing, because I know that like in the past I think you've said like that you like getting your own clothes and stuff like that. So I was a bit like, oh, I want to be careful, you know? But yeah, so that's a stupid funny start.
Yeah. Well, you went to a good place. You went to Hollister.
Yeah,
Which is my heaven at the moment, or it has been for the past 3 months.
it's good stuff though, isn't
All one time I've been there. Well, technically I've been twice, because I fell in love the first time. Then I bought everything the second time. I bought the shop. So if you ever walk into the Trafford Park Hollister, that's the one I own now. This one didn't come from there. That's why I didn't expect it. I also didn't expect it because Ben said he wasn't going to buy any clothes.
If we're being dead set, did you remember that as well? That I said that.
No.
Okay, so I was going to say I completely forgot I said that.
No, not at all. I would have called you up straight away.
So, yeah. I was going to say, I was like, you would have definitely took the piss.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, at least you like it, and you weren't on this episode, so obviously it's nice enough. So
I've got to show it once.
Yeah, I like that. Well, yeah, if we wear it now, at least it's not going out. You can take it back tomorrow, can't you?
Get it over with. The receipt's in the back.
But yeah, so that's fun. But at least it worked out all right. I think a lot of the stuff I was looking at though, I was thinking, right, I can get you this, can get you that. That won't come in time because it's either not out yet or it's just not going to come in time. And I've decided it last minute. I kept thinking something camping related, and I was thinking you might go at some point, but it's coming up summer now. Is there any point in buying you like really warm clothes? And then I was thinking, I know it's a hoodie and stuff, but
Yeah.
a bit different, isn't it? And I was thinking, I said to you last night, I was thinking like a camera, like something for your GoPro, like a little attachment. But I was just thinking like, you've got so many attachments, I can't really think of anything you want. And then you showed me that little like caver headset thing, didn't you?
Yeah,
little,
the thing where I look like a div if I were in the city.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I feel like any point, to be fair, if it's daytime, you probably look okay at night, but I still think...
See me.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's a good purchase. You did yourself in.
I did.
Do you in, so
yeah, and the thing is, if you hadn't have noticed that on edit, we probably would have never even mentioned it. We just carried on. No. But it was just the fact that we heard it and we're like, oh, great. It was the fact of I heard it, you literally heard it at the same time, we just looked at each other and just said, oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Great. Fantastic.
Yeah. Cool. And my birthday's tomorrow, by the way. But Ben's leaving. So.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. No, I think we're not too sure what you're doing, are we? Really?
No. So to save himself from rejection, he's going to Preston.
Exactly. That's what I do most times. I kind of thought like I can watch the last episode of Invincible as well because I'm excited about that. And
Yeah.
and just in case you don't come back, and I might sitting there and I might could have watched that episode. So I'm excited because I keep getting told it's really good, but I'm trying to avoid spoilers. But for some reason, every time I go onto Instagram, it comes up with like a little bit of the Fred section, and it really wants to spoil it for me. And I'm like, nope, carry on. Every single time I see a Fred section, it's that or something really stupid like, I don't know, just something OnlyFans related or something. Because you know when you used to get all them stupid OnlyFans things,
Yeah.
because they just pop up all the time. I swear Instagram, right? I'll sit there and I'll be like, fair enough. Your TikTok and stuff like that comes up on stuff you search. My Instagram is a horrible place sometimes. I do not search for anything that comes up on that stuff sometimes. And the stuff it does, I'm like, that video I showed you before with that woman, what was that about? I don't even want to explain it, but it was just like...
I can't remember it.
It was just like, it was just this woman, she was just standing there, and it started off with just showing her legs, and then...
Oh, right,
yeah.
I remember that.
And I was just like, I think it was a makeup tutorial, but it just started off so weird. And I just seem to get stuff like that, but why am I getting makeup tutorials? Maybe I'm searching for makeup. I don't know. I don't remember ever searching for makeup in my life.
Yeah, you're probably...
I've got a girlfriend, so what's the point of me doing that?
It's like makeup routines tie into like routines. I think you look for routines quite a lot.
Yeah, maybe it is, to be fair. Like the hashtag, and then it's on there. Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Oh, do you know what I did notice as well, talking about hashtags? When I put up a TikTok the other day, so we've been doing pretty good with our TikTok views. I've been pretty happy about that, and they've pretty much doubled in views for the most part. There was one that I did that didn't get as many views, but he's still doing all right in the likes department compared to some of the other ones, early ones.
Yeah.
But I put like, because it obviously we do it through the AI thing, and it builds it like it does like the writing and stuff.
Oh, he's out in it.
I know I'm out in it, but it's
don't
a good.
do any of the hard work.
No. It's a good system though, to be fair, and I do check it and edit it just to make sure that everything's spelt right, and I do rewrite the stuff now because when we started it wasn't, and it was just like very generic stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good thing because like if any of you guys are actually wanting to do something like this, I think it's a very like we really like its opus and it's really good. But
yeah.
What did you not want me to say that?
Yeah, right, carry on.
And but yeah, like so like we do that, and I put like a hashtag on because it automatically did it as a hashtag OnlyFans, and then I put it so it did that as OnlyFans because I said at some point at the start of the clip it was like I'm going to start an OnlyFans, and it carried on to the next part of the clip, so it was obviously only a stupid little joke,
right?
And but it'll fine, and then so that and then it just didn't get any views. Like, I was on for a good couple of hours, didn't get one view. I'm pretty sure I went on it as well, on my other account, to see if it was playing up, and it still didn't count as a view. So I think I Googled it, and I'm pretty sure that certain hashtags and stuff get blocked. So because it said OnlyFans, it blocked it.
Right.
So I just took it back down, and I was like, yeah, we won't bother about that one. But I just thought that was really, really interesting. Because I was like, obviously, I can't really think of any hashtags we do that would really be blocked. But it was just that one time, and I was like, oh, I'll throw it on if it's on there. I just add a bit more to it. And then it didn't do it, and I was like, oh, I hope that's not ruined it.
Yeah, but that's blacklisted.
Yeah, straight away, gone. But yeah, a little interesting thing that I noticed. But yeah, not one view in a few hours, and I was like, it's got to have one. Especially when I'm clicking on it and looking at it, and it's still not coming up.
That shadow band.
Yeah, exactly. It's just no need for it, is there? But yeah, so... Sorry for outing us if you didn't want me to out us.
No, it's fine. I'll just tell them our whole process. Do you want to go on to car-related topics?
Car-related?
Yeah.
If you want to, yeah.
You had an incident on the motorway.
Oh, that car-related. Sorry, yeah. I was thinking of my car getting work done, but no, yeah. So I was driving the other day. It's funny because we both came back. We both had a talk about. You got a story as well, aren't you, about this? But we were.
I have.
So we basically both on the same day came back, and we had both car-related issues. So I was driving on the motorway, and I was coming back. So when I come back from work, I can either go left and carry on to like Salford Way, or I can go right that takes to like Trafford Way, but I come off before to get to like where we live. And yeah, this guy, like, so I obviously come over, fine, and I thought to myself, this guy, like, starts, like, slowing down to the right. I see, like, this car go really far ahead, and then no cars behind it, and then this car was, like, proper, like, slowed down, and started looking at me, and I was like, what's going on here? And I was obviously thinking, like, why is he looking at me? Have I done something wrong? Has something happened to my car or whatever? And he's, like, trying to, like, he didn't necessarily wind my window down, but he's looking at me as if to try and talk to me, so I was like, right, I'll wind my window down, see if he's all right. So I'm winding it down, and he just starts mouthing off at me. And I'm like, what's going on? And he starts going, yeah, you've just been calling me a wanker and all this stuff. And he's like, yeah, why have you done that? What, do you think it's all right to say that? And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I was like, what are you on about, mate? I haven't said a word. I'm like, I've literally just driven in here peacefully. At first I was thinking, have I pulled out in front of him here? Is he about to have a go at me? I was like, I don't think I have. But I was like, have I missed something? Like, my head was going like around in circles. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
He just starts going, yeah, you called me a wanker. And I went, I looked at him, I was like, mate, I didn't call you anything. I don't know what you're on about. And then he went, yeah, you did. You started calling me this. You're like doing all this, like all these hand movements, like wanker and stuff. And I went, mate, I'm being honest with you. I don't know what the hell you're on about. Like, as if to say, can you fuck off? What's wrong with you? And then he looked at me. I think he then clocked that it wasn't me. And I was being honest because of the way I reacted. And he was like, oh. And he had his tail between his legs and went, oh, well, if it wasn't you, I apologise. And then just drove off. And then the whole way then back home, I kept nearly going up beside him. I was like, oh, don't have this awkward moment of being like, I'm going to have to wind the wind down again. He's going to apologise to me again. I'm like, just leave it now.
Yeah.
And luckily, we never got to a point because I was just at the perfect pace to be like, right, you can go off that way because you're in a different lane and we'll just leave it. But yeah, proper weirdo. I was there and I was like, you've definitely just been shafted by some other car, like silver car. And I was like, I've not done anything. Leave me alone, mate. I thought we were going to get out. I was like, we're driving still like 40, 50 down this road and I'm looking, I'm like thinking, is he somehow going to get out and try and chase me? Like he had that he had pure anger in his eyes, and I had pure fear for a second, I bet. And then I looked at him and thought, he's the one that's apologising to me now, so I win.
Yeah.
Or just very, very strange. Like the fact that he's gone with so much road rage at me there as well. Like he was fuming.
Could you see another silver car?
The only thing I thought was, I saw a silver car be a bit of a knob behind me and then like cut across.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe that, but it doesn't really make sense because he said that the guy was calling him a wanker and stuff and like did something. So I don't know whether he did cut across and then like quickly do it, but he'd sped off so quick that I'm not really sure. But no idea. So I bet he felt like a right tit. I bet he did it and then thought, oh, what have I done?
Why have I done that?
Yeah, I bet you the first time he said it and then because he repeated it and like said it again, I bet the first time I'm saying it, I bet that's when it started coming together. It was like, oh, maybe it wasn't him. And then that's when after the second time saying it, and then I said, come on, mate, it weren't me. I think he just felt, oh, shit. I think he wanted it to be me the second time. I think he wanted it to be the first time. Then I think as soon as he thought he wasn't, any doubt in his mind, he was like, please be him. And it wasn't. I was like, yeah, fuck it off.
Yikes.
Yeah. I was just like, obviously I was being nice. I was just like, it weren't me. Just because I was caught off guard. But, you know, I mean, I would have been nice anyway. But if this guy's shouted at me, I would have been like, what the fuck are you on about?
Yeah.
You know, I've not done anything wrong.
People are weird.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. Like, people on the motorway are weird. But people just parking are weird as well. Right? I want to point out, before I moved out here, I used to live at my grandma's. Right? When I lived there, I used to get hassled all the time.
Yeah.
I used to get hassled for parking in front of this old lady's house because she had a guest like once in a blue moon. I used to get hassled for parking in front of someone else's house. I want to bear in mind, there were 3 cars that we had in the household. We had a 2-car drive. So I was the one who moved last, had to park on the street. People are like, oh, people drop my kids off, they need to be outside. Oh, I've got my mum coming, she can't walk as much. The street isn't long. They can park another 2 cars down. Like, it's not that hard. Anyway, I found a spot before I moved here where I could leave my car.
Yeah.
Right? We're leaving my car there. It was my old car, my Mazda. Used to leave it there. Anyway, parked the BM there and stayed at my grandma's. Woke up the next morning, went to see the car. It had a note on telling me to be more considerate because the gate, there's another driveway that's across the road on the other side of the road that I was parked on that had a truck and a trailer. And he struggled to get out because I was on the other side of the road, right? Dickhead for writing a note, right?
Yeah.
I've seen him before. His kids are twats. I hate his kids. And nothing against him. He has a prosthetic leg, right? That's relevant. Because when I came back from my very long day, I moved my car. I parked it in a different place. It was near his garden, which is not near his drive. He comes out He's waiting for me. So he's obviously seen me on CCTV.
Yeah,
right?
it's waited, hasn't
He's waited for me. Makes a sarcastic comment. You got your note? I was like, yeah, I got my note. That's why I parked here. I didn't say it as arsey. I'm just getting arsey now because I'm furious.
I was going to say,
yeah. I was just like, I just got out of the car and I was like, yeah, I got the note. That's why I've like put my car here now. And you went, why have you parked it there? I'm like, what do you mean? Anyway, to cut this story short, he was just telling me that he's going to build a drive eventually where I was parked. So I'm not allowed to park there now in the present day. So I was trying to say, look, I've done you a favour. I've moved it out of courtesy. I didn't have to move. I legally was parked in a good place.
Yeah.
You've parked a big fuck off truck with a trailer on a drive that you can't get out of most of the time. Not my problem, but I've moved anyway. Looks at me, goes, are you slow or something? I was like, what? Oh, I didn't hear him. I've not heard him there. Are you slow or something? So I looked at him and I was like, are you having a fucking laugh? And I lost my shit with him. He's alive to this day. His kids still have a dad because he has one leg. When I came in, I had a face like thunder because I ended up walking away from him. And my grandma said, he's lucky because one punch and he would have been in a wheelchair. That was me. That made me feel better because it made me feel big like a big boy. I was still furious. I hate people. They're all dicks.
Yeah, it was a proper arsey, wasn't it? 'Cause the way he was speaking to you, because, like, you were sound for so long. And, like, I know you wouldn't have done anything, like, really, but it was the fact of, like, you were trying to be so sound.
Yeah.
And he just weren't having it, were he, from what you told me. And the thing is, one of the little arsehole bits on that letter as well, it was a little smiley face. Like, I'll be honest. Yeah, you ought to say.
There was a smiley face, and it would have been fine if you didn't come out later on.
Yeah, exactly. And to be honest, the way that was, before you told me the story, I thought it was like a little old woman or something like that put it. To like, I'd be like, oh, smiley face, you know. But I think the fact that it's like a 30-year-old man, he's done that. And I feel like from the way he's spoke to you afterwards, I feel like he's a proper dick or something like that.
Peg leg.
Yeah. When you did that noise, you did that noise, and I was like, I thought you smelt something bad.
No,
you just went, and I was like, bloody hell. I was like, I brushed my teeth, I promise.
Yeah. No, it was just a twat.
Yeah, proper dick, mate. But you've had so many issues. I remember when you used to live there, the amount of times you come into work and like talk to me about the fact that every single person had an issue with your parking, which, bear in mind, it's literally a public road, like you say. There's so many places you can park. It's just the fact that people, for some reason, are all in this one place that don't like you going anywhere near the property. But bear in mind, you literally live there as well. Like it's the other side of the road. There's not even a house there, and they're trying to like claim the fact that that's their road. I'm just like, no, you're as much entitled to park there as the other people.
And I want to point out,
if anything, you know,
that the house that I was living in didn't have a pavement at the end of the garden, right? So there wasn't a pavement to park on, whereas all the houses have been parked outside. They do have a pavement out front, and I'm parked off the pavement. So I'm not like, it's not like I'm parking on their garden.
Yeah.
Like, which is what someone could do at the house I was at. Like, if they parked at the bottom of my garden, they'd be on the grass. But I was on pavement. I was on public road.
No, exactly.
And I was told that my car will get dragged. I've been told that they'll call the police. One old lady told me that she's going to wait until my road tax runs out and report me.
They've got nothing better to do, mate.
She looked at me. She went, "You best hope you're insured and you've got all your road tax checked." And I was like, "Shut up, you old bat! You don't get guests."
Yeah, this is the thing as well. Yeah.
This is the other thing. This is why I started getting so mad, actually, because I ended up moving my car back a little, because he told me that his mum was coming, and no one turned up.
Oh. Just lying.
Yeah, he was lying. I was there for hours. And I kept looking out the window, thinking, waiting for that car to turn up. Twat, I'm going to park right outside his house. Honestly, the next time I go up, I'm parking outside his house. And I'm going to say, your mum didn't turn up. Right?
Is your mum coming now?
Yeah, go get your mum, mate. No, I'm not asked. I'm parking outside his house. right? He's a dick.
But he's like I say, he's in his 30s and as well. So I just think like if he was a bit like quite old, obviously I feel like you wouldn't ever really like rise to it as much. I feel like you would have been like right Sam, but it's just the fact that he's just like speaking to you like a lot, like you're just a lot of rubbish, and it's not nice, is it? But it's the way of it being like I think the problem is the way people speak to people, like the way that guy just went straight into like saying to me, why I said it's like proper aggressive. Like fair enough, if I was going wanker, that's quite aggressive, but at the same time I'm just like. Could have just been a quick thing of being like, oh, you're a wanker or something like that. And then, I don't know, people just get so aggressive about other things. It's just like, leave it, you know what I mean? Like, what's the issue? Like, do you really want to, like, actually, like, get into a scrap over something so silly? I know I don't.
I wouldn't. If I were in your position and he went, what the fuck are you doing that? I'd be telling him he is a wanker for trying to say that to me.
To be fair, I think as soon as he realised he sped off. I think he left as much space as he could be like, right, let me go.
Best do. But just as a segue, in between those moments of my note and my harassment from a peg-legged man, I went to a van convention.
Oh yeah, you haven't told me about this. So I was interested about talking about this, and I thought I'd just maybe leave it till the pod. So this is good.
Basically, right, it was in Harrogate. Harrogate is a lot further than I thought, and so I was about half an hour late. But it's fine. Cause I didn't have like a time period. I just wanted to get there for. I said 12ish. I got there about 12:30, and I went to the wrong place as well. Oh, anyway, it was really interesting. So I like camping and stuff, and they were sick. They were so good. Like the camper vans that they had such kit.
Yeah.
And I was just going around with my little camera, shooting away.
That's cool.
I started getting harassed a little because what I'm basically doing while I'm there is poaching clients.
Right. Okay.
Not for myself, but for mine. For the people that I work with. I'm going round and I'm seeing what windows they use.
Right. Okay.
And what styles they're using. So then I can know that this can be replaced with something that I work with. So that's what I was going around doing, and I got a carrot and coriander soup. That was really nice.
Good soup.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Tasty soup. I had a lot of people think I was a big deal because I had a big company on my chest. That was cool. People were treating me like royalty. They kept offering me tea. I felt like I was going to explode. But one of the coolest things were there was a Turkish vendor. And I got along with him really well.
They love you, don't they, mate?
They
see that little, not even a little bit. They see that half Turk in you, and they're like, yes.
I got like a 50% discount on everything that they had.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that because you're 50% Turk?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I could have got it all for free. Basically, I went up and spoke to them, and they were giving me like side eye while they were talking to me. So I casually mentioned that I am half Turkish, and he was like, yes. Yes, you are. And then he started talking to me in Turkish.
Okay.
And I was like, oh no.
Not that half.
I can't say, yeah, not that much. I got what he meant a little because I can hear it better than I can say it. I can pick up words. He basically, he said hello and which one is what I got from him. But I weren't 100%. So
you weren't picking out people.
I asked him to say it. Yeah, well, in my head,
which one do you want?
I couldn't tell. Yeah, I couldn't tell whether we were talking about the food or which parent. That's what I couldn't get. So I was like, I'm better English. I says, it's ruined me living in this country. Can't talk Turkish. Tried a lot when I was younger. Then he spoke to me in English. Anyway, I bought some Turkish Delight and olives off him.
Okay.
They're supposed to be £12. I got them for £5. So it's more than 50% really. But he wouldn't say it in front of people. And I didn't know if you were trying to scam me at first. Because he was like, I said, how much is it before you bag it up? And you were like, no. I'll tell you in a minute. Let me. And I was like, no.
Now.
You should tell me now. But I thought I'll trust him because he's one of my own. So I didn't say that to him, and he bagged it up. And then he came over and he weighed it and blah blah blah. And he says it's supposed to be this, and he showed me, but I'll give it you for this. He says I just can't tell everyone, and I was like, right, okay. So got it, really nice. Olives were lovely. I shared the Turkish delight. Did not share the olives. The olives were delicious.
Really? Do you normally like olives then?
I don't like the look of olives.
Right.
I like the taste of olives. Don't like looking at them.
They're
They
funky.
scare me because they've got weird little holes.
Yeah, like little nipples.
I just don't. They have the nipples or they have the hole, and I don't like to think about it, so I don't look at them when I eat them. I go like this.
Too shy.
But they were really nice. You would really like them, I think.
Really?
You like olives?
It's a weird one. So I want to say yeah, and I think I would like them in something.
Right.
But I think they're very weird on their own. Like, as in, like, I think it's the only vegetable that I'm a bit like not too sure about. But I think like if you put them in like loads of garlic and stuff like that and put it on something, I'd probably be like, oh, it's all right that.
They were chili.
Okay, that makes it 10 times better. Right, yeah, I'd eat that. But like, I bet it was a Turkish delight good.
The Turkish delight was good. It was big, and I didn't have a knife to cut it up.
Really? What was it? Just a big?
They were
big
large.
block of it?
No, but they were large cubes.
Right.
Big cubes.
When you brought me some back from thingy, that was so good.
It
I didn't
is
realise how nice it was. I went through that in like less than a day, I reckon. That was when Fat Ben came back.
It is so nice. This is what I mean. So like when I got back to Burnley, I gave my mum a piece as well. And she doesn't usually like it, but she forgets that like it's different from Turkey.
Completely,
like authentic Turkish delight. So I gave her a piece, and I think she took it out of courtesy. I think she was going to spit it out when I went looking or something. But then I couldn't tell. I just could tell she was hesitant, and then she took a bite, and she was like, oh, I do like this. And I was like, yeah, I know. That's why I've given it you. But she hasn't been to Turkey in probably like over 10 years, so. Because she didn't come last time.
Oh, did she not?
No.
Oh,
My mum went there.
Oh, I had it in my head that she came with you.
No.
Oh.
She's not in any of the pictures.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I had it in my head she came, and then as soon as you said that, then I was like, hang on a minute, but I don't remember her being anywhere in any of the stories. But I just thought that she went with you. Oh, okay.
No. She's not asked about going on holiday because it costs a lot of money.
True.
Carl, partner, doesn't like flying. My sister's dad. My youngest sister's dad. There's two. We all have different dads. Big space though, so it's all right. Yeah, I've lost my train of thought. He doesn't like flying, and my sisters are a pain in the ass, so they don't really go abroad a lot. I feel like my younger sister would go abroad, but she's not old enough to do it herself, and no one takes her. So
Yeah.
and I paid for myself. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you did, didn't you? And it did look really good though. I was a bit jealous. I do think at some point we're gonna have to go to Turkey, aren't we?
You have to go to Turkey because I can't explain enough how well they treat me.
And I want to see it, mate.
Yeah.
Like every single time you say all this, I've never been around you when there's been another Turkish person there, but I need to see this love that they give you.
It's incredible.
It's brilliant.
It's honestly, I can't big it up enough. It's one of those things where like you'll hear someone say it, and you're like, yeah, but it's never going to be like that. Like you're going to be embarrassed. I can tell this is going to be a fluke. It's not a fluke. They do it all the time.
Yeah.
Every time. They're really nice. I like them. They're horrible to everyone else. So
Like
as long as you and me, it's fine.
Yeah,
and you're not a blonde girl as well. They really like blonde women.
Is that they harass and stuff like that? Yeah. Okay.
Harass is a strong word.
Sorry, yeah, that is a big word. I feel like whenever I hear stuff, that's what everybody says, and I don't know if that's like a horrible thing to. I know it is a horrible thing to say.
They just try and like flirt with them, but they also like.
They're confident.
They're like, oh yeah, in a sense, but they're also like, come on a night out.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Like I will take you on a night out.
Right. Okay.
And this is like staff. This is like people who are working.
Fair dues. I mean, like they're confident in it.
Yeah. Like if you're sometimes I wish I was a blonde woman. I can
Clip that.
yeah. I get a lot of royalty when it comes to being in Turkey. Sometimes they get it better than me, but only with the men, to be fair.
Yeah, and then the women love you.
Yeah, the women love me.
They.
Um,
I feel like whenever you tell me, I feel like it's never really the women. It's always the lads that
It's
love you.
always
as well.
the lads.
Yeah, it's always the lads, isn't it?
yeah, that's because I always miss the women because I'm usually out of the room when they're cleaning. It's just one of those countries.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's not even like you trying to be offensive. It's just that's what it is.
No, it's genuinely. Sometimes we're at the bar and like I'll get a little bit of convo, but as well, I think it's the men who have better English. I think
Okay.
the men are more tourist ready because you have to be quite confident. And I
Yeah.
think a lot of the women do stay at home and stuff like that.
Right. Okay. Like a very traditional sort of
Yeah,
way
kind
of looking
of.
at it, maybe.
When I went to go visit my dad, his manager for the outdoor thing that he runs, restaurant thing, she's a woman. She was really nice. So just that's me clearing the family name that we let women work, even though I don't have his name. Still, nevertheless, I have a Turkish name, so that's close enough. But yeah, that's my story about caravans.
Yeah, that went into something else.
Oh, no, it was really good. I left early because it was getting a bit cold, getting a bit windy, and I felt like I took all the pictures that I needed.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'd just be going around caravans again, and like I'd spoke to people, and I got an ego boost of like people being like, "Oh, you're with this company," and I'm
That's
like,
cool.
"That's me." And I kept getting introduced by people as well. People are like, "Oh, this is him. This is the one. He's that fit lad."
Neo.
I also felt like I was going to spend all my money if I were there.
Really. There's quite a lot of stalls around then.
Quite a lot of stalls. There were a lot of like dog stuff. I don't have a dog, so that's fine. It was quite funny actually because at least 4 stalls haggled me trying to get me in by going, "Do you have a dog?" And I'm like, "No." And then they've lost their argument straight away.
Thought you were going to say somehow you still ended up going in.
No.
Do you have a dog? No. Do you want one? Come on
Yeah.
in.
Go and get one. Yeah, it was such like marketing energy there. Like it was so networking that I feel like it called my phone. My phone started ringing and asked me if I wanted to change energy provider as well for the apartment. And I was like, "Well, I'm literally moving."
Yeah.
I says, "If you call me next month, maybe. Just see what they say. Might help us out."
Yeah.
I probably won't answer.
Well, it's funny you say that as well because we've been really looking at like apartments, haven't we now? And like,
Yeah.
there's some really nice ones. There's some not so nice ones. So we say, so
I don't know.
right.
Yeah.
Let me break it down. Right. So if you've never really like looked around for like places around here, or probably like if you've not moved out and stuff like that yet, or anything like that, or like I'm renting all these apartments around here, right? They're either they do what ours does, which is perfect, and it's like very equal. Like the rooms and there's 2 rooms, 2 bedrooms. Obviously, we don't share, unfortunately. We've got 2 en suites, and it's like everything's like down the middle. But it's very rare to find that, I feel, because then on the other hand, we find loads that have always got a master bedroom, and the master bedroom is 10 times better than the other bedroom. And to put it into perspective, right? We found this one place, and you were showing me, weren't you, mate? And I was like, "Oh, it looks really nice. This actually, it's quite a quirky little place. There's there's a random ladder somewhere." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I'm like, "Oh, do you climb the ladder to get to the rooms?" Oh no, you climb the ladders, I think, to get to one room, which is like a big like room like area, whatever. It's like all massive for this one bedroom. And then you look at the other room, and I'm not joking. The picture did not give. The floor plan did not give it justice. The picture gave it even less justice, if that's even a phrase. But it was honestly, it looks like, do you know what Harry Potter stays in like under at his back of the dome? He stays in that. It looked like that, but smaller. Like it was honestly. I looked and I was like, it looked like there was a pole over the bed, and I went, "Do you put your clothes there?" So it was like minimalistic as anything. It was just a bed, and I think half of the room was a cupboard. But I don't think it was a cupboard you could put stuff in. I think it was just a random like wall cupboard thing.
Yeah.
Like, it was the worst thing I've ever seen. Imagine that if one of us got the decent room and then the other one was put in that like flipping. I don't even know. I may as well sleep in the hole.
I thought, yeah, there's so many better places to be than that weird little room. It was like it had like exposed pipes. It's not a bedroom. It was a single bed,
That was
wooden frame.
Yeah.
Like something that you see on like Dickinson's Real Deal. Like the type of bed where it's like, this is from World War II. This is actually where Anne Frank stayed.
What made me laugh was how you said when you said that when we were on about it, like, look at how it's like, oh, this is a decent bed, and then you're staying in a single bed. It was a single bed that got me. 'Cause I was like, the fact that we're not even getting a double bed in a place that we're trying to both live, that's crazy. Not even a different size room, a double bed. Like, I'm going in there with my single bed. Like, come on.
It's just not. Yeah, it's not the one.
Oh, it's not.
But no, there's been some really nice ones.
Yeah, there has. There was one that I really, really like. We're really like trying to plan it all because we've got like a holiday planned as well, haven't we? So obviously, like, it's gonna be quite an expensive month for us. So we're just trying to figure out exactly how when we're gonna put the deposit down. If there is gonna be a deposit, there's lots to think about really, and we were like proper looking yesterday when we were being like, right, what do we want? I found one that I really, really like. I'm just hoping tomorrow, because obviously it'll be Monday, I'm hoping we'll get hear back from them. You've put in a few inquiries in, haven't you, to a few nice places?
Yeah, I think too.
Yeah, and like I think these are the ones that after looking for a while was probably the nicest ones. Like there's one that we really like, and that's got like, funnily enough, it's got our colours. So it's got one of the room, which is the big room. It's got like an orange sort of like wardrobe thing, slidey door thing, and then there's one in the other room that's blue. But we were just like debating, because you actually said, to be fair, that you wouldn't mind me having the bigger one. But it's about it being equal.
We got to move into it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really nice place.
Yeah.
I feel like
it is nice.
The living space is nice. Like the kitchen's nice. It comes with good furniture. Like I feel like some furniture is just they've just bought it from some random shop to fill the space. But like the furniture in that one was really nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm a bit of an ensuite connoisseur, but I'm possibly willing to give it away for the fact that I get to be in the living space, and then I can just make up some sort of space that I want in the corner where I can be like, well, I don't get ensuite, so I get a desk here.
That's fair. Well, it don't mind me anyway, does it? Because like obviously you have a little setup or whatever anyway, because you work at home anyway, don't you? So well, you work in the city and stuff, but you can work from home.
Yeah.
So
you basically live in Preston anyway. So.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I did when we first moved. Yeah. I've got better with that. I actually do live here a bit more now.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. To be fair, and you had the biggest room for the while. For in this place, Ben had like way bigger bedroom.
Oh, here we go.
Because he used to stay in the front room.
As soon as we moved, and this is not me taking the piss, I think the first 3 nights I slept in the city. We did have a bit of a boozy weekend.
3 nights?
But I think it was 3 nights consecutively. Then I went up to my room. So, sorry, no, what I did was, right, so I slept 2 nights down here, and then the second day I went upstairs, and I went to bed for another half an hour. I think I tried to sneak up as if to say I didn't want you to know that I did it again. But you hear everything in this flat, and as soon as I put my head down, you went, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I think I did it the next night again, and then I think I did sleep actually in my bed like a day after that, but then I ended up doing it from time to time down here again, didn't I?
Yeah.
So
in those times where he did actually sleep in his bed, though, it's not the one that's upstairs; it's the one that is in Preston.
Yeah, yeah.
He'd sleep downstairs here twice, and then he'd sleep in his bed in Preston. Then he'd come back, maybe sleep on the floor.
Just really, like, mixing it up a little bit,
Yeah, and the worst part is they're really comfy beds, and like I'd say, like every night, I'm like, mate, these beds are well nice.
Yeah, they are.
Like
good.
the first 2 months, I would get into bed, and every single time I'd go, "Oh, I love this bed."
They are good. I didn't expect
to
to be so good.
downstairs.
Yeah, snoring.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, no, it's yeah,
Did
that
it
is
last
true.
night?
I did, yeah, I did actually, yeah. I hadn't done it for a while. I did that. Actually, no, I did it again once when you weren't here. I think one night. It's really bad. I just get comfortable. I think I'm so used to going to my mates and sleeping on a settee that I just think it's my home. And it's like, I could just go upstairs and have a really comfortable bed, but no, I just like to break my neck on the settee.
I'd love statistics to know, like, how often you've been here.
How often I've been here?
Yeah, like, slept. Like, the
Oh,
night.
right. I thought you were going to say, like, been on the settee thing.
No, I don't think you've been on here that much.
No. I don't, to be fair, I when I moved, I was doing quite a lot, so it was impressive quite a bit, but I think as it went on, I've not been there as much now.
Yeah.
I still go, like, from time to time, but I definitely come here more now. I think a lot of the time it's because I'm always watching something with my grandma and I'm like, I kind of want to watch this next episode, but I'll backlog it for a few weeks so that I'm not going all the time.
Yeah.
But we've had so much, like, I've had so much on recently as well that I think I just need to slow down with a lot of stuff. I think, like, everything very quickly becomes expensive when you're doing everything. So, like, I love doing everything. I love keeping up to because I get bored when I'm not doing something. But then when you start to bring it back, you're like, right, you are moving next month. You've got to pay a deposit because you're not going to get the deposit back on this straight away. You gotta pay for the actual rent right in advance. You've then got to go want to plan a holiday, and you got weddings. And I'm just there, and I'm like, that's a lot. But like, it's fine. But I think it is just a bit daunting sometimes when you think about it all. But it'll be right because we'll have a really nice new place soon, and I know it'll all be good. But I am quite excited. Like, if we get one of these good places we looked at, or anything that even compares to them, I'm very excited because they're really, really nice. And I know that I feel like this place, I feel like I love it. And I do love living here. Don't get me wrong. And I love it because obviously we have a good time and all this stuff. But I think I didn't realise how much I was living out of boxes and bags for so long.
Yeah.
Because, like, I felt like I've got all my boxes and stuff it sounds silly. Like, now I've got, like, stuff of, like, everything used to be in bags. And now it's like I've actually got, like, a bit of a layout of, like, a little, like, thing for, like, my clothes and stuff like that. Box my clothes and things like that. And I've got my wardrobe. But I just felt like I had so many clothes that I was trying to bring back. And I was like, I don't need all these clothes. Like, send some back. Because I couldn't fit them all in my cupboard. And it was like, I looked at it and I'd leave the house with a bag of clothes, go to my grandma's or my dad's or whatever, go and do whatever's going on there, and then I'd come back with a bag of clothes. But most of the time I'd come back with 2 or 3 more bags.
Yeah.
And then I was there and I was like, I'm just topping up it. And I looked at my room and I was like, this isn't a room. This is just like, you see something in like Storage Hunters or something, like you walk into one of them big boxes. Like a hoarder. That's the one, yeah, like a hoarder. What'd you call me? No, I walk in there and I'm just like, that's what it felt like. And I was like, right, but I've got it like a bit sorted out now. I've got my like clothing rack and stuff. That was the most pain in the ass thing. My dad got me this really nice rack. Yeah, proper rack.
Bam.
Yeah.
Double D type shit.
And then okay.
Really small areolas.
And I remember coming back 2 or 3 times, and it would just on the floor on my clothes because it just fallen over. It couldn't act like a couple of jackets, and it just went over. So he bought me a really nice one now, and luckily, fingers crossed, it hasn't fallen over in about 4 months. So,
okay.
But I'm still scared.
Yeah.
But the idea of having a new place that I can actually put stuff in and actually have like a wardrobe and stuff would be good.
I was trying to think of a joke for it falling over and it being a rack, and the only thing I got was TTSD, like PTSD. Just so you know.
Jeez, just thanks for that. Just so you know. TTSD. Sounds quite hot, that, to be fair.
I know.
I thought you were going to say STD, and I was going to say, bloody hell. That sounds a bit rough. Yeah, not one of them. We don't want that.
No.
Do we?
Yeah, like statistics on life would be good. But like,
yeah,
I'd like to see your statistics.
Yeah.
For like the last year.
I think I would.
I feel like the pie charts I'd want to see is where have you stayed? Which I feel like would be apartment, Preston, James.
Yeah. And there'd be like a split off bit of that. Was he watching wrestling? Was he watching darts?
Yeah. At what time did he have his first meal? Average probably being 3 p.m.
I think that's optimistic, that, mate.
I know.
I'm talking after 6.
Yeah, silly behaviour. And what's the likelihood he has a carrier bag full of clothes in his car?
That's been in there the whole time. That's a 100%. I don't even think you need a pie chart, mate. That's just a circle.
That's an eclipse.
Just as a circle says yes.
Yeah.
it is bad. I know, and I do live like that. I don't know why I live like that because I literally look at it sometimes. I'm like, I should probably bring this in or do this. I'm just like, another month's gone by, and I'm like, yeah, I've not done that.
Yeah. I don't think there's been a time since I've met you where you haven't given me a lift and gone, give me a minute, and then moved about 7 things from
About 7 jumpers.
seat to the back seat because you can't put it in the boot because the boot's full.
Yeah, it is bad. It is bad. I can't defend it. That is what it is. And I think the funny thing is, I always know to be like, I know my mates are fine with reeling, it's sound, but I know that I always have to have that moment of being like, I know I shouldn't anymore. I should just be like, yeah, just get in. But I still have to have that moment being like, sorry, mate, I'll get it. Don't worry, I'm going to clean it this weekend. Just pure lying.
I've decided I'm going to do it. Like,
yeah, okay. I've actually decided I'm going to do it this weekend. So why don't you leave me alone? And then I never do it. And then it's like understandable.
Luckily, a lot of us drive, so it's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, so you don't have to see that too much.
My challenge is over today.
Yes, it is.
That's it. That's all I want to say. Carry on. Go to yours.
No. We're getting into this. You have done a very, very good job, my friend. I am very proud of you. You've stuck to it. I had like a chat with you and stuff, and I was like, let's have a genuine talk. How did it go?
You know what's crazy? I've basically documented it all through the pod.
There you are.
That's a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've done the pod the entire time I've done it.
Yeah, that is.
It's scary, that. I could probably clip up the beginning and the end.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, we did have a chat.
We did. I think you've thrown it in the universe now. But we had a chat. I was like, how did it go, mate? Like, are we being basic, like, I'm very proud of you. How's it gone? You know, because I know you've said about your knees and stuff. I was like, basically, have you had a rest at any point? I'm not going to say anything. I know you won't have done. But I was like, just trying to chat to you about it. And you were like, nope, did it the whole way through, which I knew you did. And
Apart from the journaling. I didn't do the journaling. I stopped the journaling after Jan. Yeah,
but I think if we're being honest, like, a lot of the journaling stuff, you were doing, you were focusing on everything else anyway. And
it'd have been fucking depressing to read.
Yeah.
As well.
And I feel like in a way, we documented this, like you just said. So in a way, there you are. I feel like that's what you're getting on today.
Once a week.
Exactly, once a week. But we did do work on it, like pretty much most days, if you will, in some ways, because you've got to schedule it, you've got to do that. Some of this Instagram we'll talk about, stuff like that. So, working on something.
Yeah. I won't class it, but yeah, I did everything that I think actually mattered to me.
Yeah, if we're being honest, yeah.
The journal was a gimmick. It's just something I'd like to do because I'd find it entertaining to read back. But I don't think it would have been very entertaining. I think I would have laughed at it, but it would have been a lot of like, fuck me, I can't be arsed for today.
Yeah.
There would have been a lot of that.
A lot of that, yeah.
I don't.
You did really good though, mate. It's a long time.
Sorry, I've just walked off camera. I'm thinking, is journaling on my laptop? I don't think it is. I think it's only an iPhone app. Journal. Is that how you spell it?
So I'm just being cute, mate.
You're just being cute?
Just being cute.
Right. Why? What are you doing? You got your bum out?
That's not cute. That's horrific.
Oh. I was trying to be nice, man.
I know. Sorry, nice, but yeah, sorry, yeah, no, I haven't got it out this time. Maybe next time.
I can't believe they don't actually do it on a Mac. They only do it on a phone. That's silly. Okay, well, Apple fixed that. I know you're watching. What you called? Cook. Tim Cook. He's the one who runs Apple now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
Didn't know that.
What do you mean?
Didn't know Tim Cook did it.
Do you know who Tim Cook is? Who did you think ran Apple?
Never thought about it, to be honest, mate. I thought robots now.
Right.
I honestly just thought, as soon as Steve Jobs died, I was like, someone's doing it.
At least you said that.
Yeah, that was like, I obviously know he died ages ago, but I was just like, I think I just always thought, I didn't know who took it on.
He's called Tim Cook. He's a little, he looks like, He looks like the end of a lit cigarette with glasses.
Me.
He's white and he's got a little grey top.
Oh, right,
A little grey trim top.
Right,
And
I
he's
was
got
thinking of
glasses
it
on.
being like orange, like a little ginger trim. Oh, it's lit.
No.
Okay.
Just
Like ashy.
Ashy, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Very ashy.
Okay. But yes, you smashed that though, mate. 75 days. That's
Yeah.
and from what you've been telling me as well, your knees have been taking a battering. haven't
My
they,
knees
as well?
hurt. Yeah. I've actually there's no reason. I've got a mark on my left knee. Just from how
Carpet
hard
burn.
I've been bashing it. Yeah. From dragging it across the floor.
Yeah.
It's because I've had that support thing on. I thought about it, but that's just how often I've just been like going to town and like even this knee's giving in. This is my good knee. Click then. See,
Yeah, I heard that.
I'm gonna be in a
should we get,
wheelchair.
Get the mic on that knee.
No. Wait.
Oh. Yeah, a little bit,
So you
Yeah.
can do that before.
Pure health, that mate.
Yeah, but I don't have any like PBs or
It wasn't about that though, was it? I feel like
No.
it was always about just focusing on doing what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, running every single day is hard to then get a PB. Like
Yeah.
I know it's possible, but you don't want to injure yourself or really knock yourself out.
I think
And
I
then-
can take 3 days off and run a PB easy. Dude.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's what maybe you should aim for now. I feel like maybe that's your next challenges because I bet you can't wait for a pie, mate.
I can't wait for a pint. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have one tomorrow because tomorrow's my birthday. St. Paddy's Day, 32. I'm not 33, I'm 26. But it's just the only thing I can say in Irish. I nearly said Scottish then.
I know. I was gonna say I thought you were speaking Scottish.
I don't know how you speak Irish. Conor McGregor.
It's like top of the morning to you.
Yeah, that
Going down there. Gonna go and get a Guinness.
Rainbow.
Rainbow. Oh, rainbow.
Close enough.
I wonder which way you were going about that. Leprechaun. I still think we should do an impressions episode at some point. When it's just like an hour and a half of just pure. We don't say anything,
Yeah.
which we normally talk all the shit. But I reckon we just literally every single thing we say is just impressions. But like we don't say what we're gonna do. We just start reeling them off for an hour and a half. We just look at each other and we just keep going. Right, next one.
It's just going to be an hour and a half of 2 lines of Kermit the Frog.
That's the content they want.
What,
though.
what else? Okay, well,
I can do
right, if you can fill a minute of time
now.
with like
Oh, God.
genuine lines. Okay, I'll
Not
count
from
the
Kermit.
impressions. You can start with Kermit. I'll count the impressions. See how
Okay.
many impressions you can do in a minute.
Right. Okay. Right. Can you? Right. Okay. If I'm right, I'll try. But
Yeah.
I'm worried I won't even be able to think of people. Right.
Right.
Go on.
What have I got to name the people?
No. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just
Oh.
gonna go off. Right. Are you ready?
Okay, don't do them faster. Just see how many you can get them.
Right, okay.
Right.
Right. Tell me when to start.
Yeah, go on.
Say 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Well, I know that's been on 53 for a moment. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to
Okay.
talk to you until it turns to 54. And then
Okay.
at one random moment, I'm going to say the word go.
Oh God, I'm nervous now.
And then you can go. Yeah, you can think about your impression.
Yeah. I've got.
Go.
Okay. Chicken and chips, Scouser going down there, mate. Going down there. And then homie.
Is that Marge?
Yeah. Don't know why that gets
Right.
mine. Peter.
Lois. So you're doing all
Okay.
the females in animation.
Yeah, well, there we are. What's the other one? I can't even
Wow,
speak.
wow, we were.
Well, there we are. Wow, we are. There we are. Thank you, mate.
You're welcome.
Mario. Wait, is that more Toad? Wait, Mario. I'm Mario.
You could do Toad as well.
There we are. Toad.
That's good.
This is so embarrassing.
getting your favourite
It's
one,
top of the
yeah.
morning to you.
Okay.
Wait. No, Conor McGregor. I don't know if that counts as everyone.
that's
Yeah, go
fine.
on then.
That's a
I'm
person.
Liam Neeson in Taken. I can't do that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna have
I
to
will
think.
find you and I will kill you.
Kermit. I'm Miss Piggy.
What about Arnie?
Annie.
Go.
Oh, get to the chopper! No.
All right, that is the end
That
of
was
that.
awful.
Oh, it's 55 anyway.
Oh, that was awful. Oh wait, let me try that again. Okay.
No, I don't want
Get to the chopper. I can't.
Wait,
I can't.
it's
I
getting
can't do
worse.
it.
What's going on?
I can't do it. If it bleeds, oh no. Why can't I do it? I thought that was like one of the easiest impressions ever.
My name is Arnie, Big Summer Blowout. What's going on?
I'm doing more Bruno, aren't I? Bruno.
Okay.
Yeah, well, safe to say that on the an hour and a half episode special of impressions, I won't be doing Arnie.
I can't believe you did Arnie that bad.
I know. I thought I could do it. Get to the chopper. That's a bit better. Right, let's carry on. So that was a minute of me being embarrassing. Probably longer.
Say get out. You can say get out.
Get out. Why am I going German? I keep going German.
Hitler. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know why this. Get out. And then that's even more.
What are you doing? Get out. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Get out.
You sound like a ghost.
Ooh, get out.
I will go to the chopper.
Dracula, I will suck your blood. Can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I'm glad you referenced that.
Yeah.
That was a really good topic by you.
Thank you.
You didn't shaft yourself at all.
No, I think I did really well.
The moment you got more and more German, I was like, I'm just letting him cook.
Yeah. I think.
I've got to see if Phil can pull this out the bag.
I think this is finally going to be the one we get cancelled.
Yeah,
At least I just didn't raise my arm at any point. That would have been bad.
Did you say you tanked?
What? What? As in, like, I didn't do very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely didn't do. I thought it was like tanky or something like that.
No.
Sorry, awful joke. Speaking of something else that's quite sad, went to cinema on my own for the first time ever this week. Right,
What'd
next
you
topic. I watched that new Marching Powder film with Danny Dyer, and it
yeah, you did.
it was really, to be honest, it was. I kind of thought to myself, nobody's really wants to watch it. Yeah. That's what it like the whole film.
Yeah.
And that's what I will not like. But yeah, no. So that was all it was in the film, really. And it was. I thought it was gonna be one of the films because nobody wanted to watch with me. I feel like so I was kind of like, you know what? I got free tickets. I'll go and watch it. And it wasn't that busy or anything like that. But people really enjoyed it, I think, by the sounds of it. People were laughing and stuff. And it was really funny. It just felt like a spoof of Green Street. But it wasn't really a spoof, but it still felt like a spoof, if you will. Because I think Green Street's such a good film and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to cook again.
Sorry, yeah, I'm just thinking,
Well,
let's say that. Okay, you can't be saying cooking.
Oh, cooking.
You got that impression.
Oh God, yeah. I didn't realise what you meant then. Yep, I'll ignore that. So yeah, did really well. Right, what I did really well watching it. Right,
Really
I've lost
well.
it. I've lost it. Right,
You've lost your
I've
head,
lost
yeah.
it. I've gone. No, it was it was a really good film, to be fair. I didn't think it was going to be that good. I'll be honest. I thought I'd just go and it'd be like a bit of a fun, but it actually had a pretty decent story.
Bit of a fun.
I've lost it. A bit of a fun.
I just thought it'd be a bit of a fun.
Just a bit of a fun on my own.
Oh, man. Right, so
All right.
you enjoyed it. What do you rate it out of 10?
I'm going to say about 7.
7.
Like, I really enjoyed it, but I feel like I can't really give it much because it was literally just Danny Dyer running around swearing.
So you wouldn't say it was a 9 out of 10?
That's good. I like that. No. I'll give it I'll give it a 7, I think. But it was really funny. I really enjoyed going on my own, actually. I thought that I'd be a bit more like... I thought it'd be a bit weird going on my own, but I always thought I really salute people that go on their own and stuff like that, because I think fair play, they can do that. You know what I mean? Like, you see people like eating meals on their own, and I'm like, I couldn't do that. I mean, I could, if I really needed to, but I feel like I look at it and just think, like, fair play, they just take themselves out, they go on a date with themselves and have a good time.
That.
Yeah, that's what I mean, and it's like fair play, but I feel like I was never really one of the people that could do that. As in, I think I could just always need somebody there, but I thought, I'm going to go see my mates after the Sabrina Carpenter concert. I thought, I'm going to head in that direction anyway, I'm going to go and watch it. So I'm not joking, I spent 3 or 4 hours, because I came home from work, I got back about 5, and I literally headed out at like 5:30 or something like that, and I just started walking around Arndale. I walked around Arndale for 3 hours. There's only so much walking around Arndale you can do.
I do that.
Yeah. But I think I started tracking the steps, and I was just like, that's why I kind of thought to myself, I want to start doing a step challenge.
Is there any point where you needed a piss in the Arndale?
So, yes, and I wanted to go, but I think they're blocked off now. or something, or like the ones that
The ones near Subway, near the food place, near Boost, near the escalators.
near where you first come in from, like near where River Island and all that is. The Subway one was open, I think.
Did you go to the Subway one?
I went today, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
To the Subway one?
To the Subway one today, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because I went again, didn't I?
Yeah, that's the gay one.
What do you mean it's a gay one?
That's the gay one, that one.
I did wonder why somebody kept trying to go up behind me and watch me.
That's genuinely what they do.
Seriously?
Yeah. That's the gay one.
Fair enough. I quite enjoyed it, to be fair.
They look at your cock.
Ah.
People look at your cock.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I think I did all right, to be fair. No, but I was a bit worried because I was like in the side and I thought if somebody comes over and just stands right next to me, I thought they're going to just... I thought to myself, there's so much space, don't come and stand next to me. But they didn't, luckily. Maybe they didn't think I was attractive. Maybe I'm annoyed now.
Maybe it's pissed you off.
Yeah.
There's a guy who walks in with a prosthetic.
Is he the one that keeps shouting at you on your road? At your grandma's road?
No. It's a good one.
Okay.
Different leg.
Different leg. Ah, okay.
Middle leg.
What does he do? Does he take the leg off somewhere, or does he just have a prosthetic? Like what?
No, he has it to make it a little bigger.
Oh. Crazy.
When he's pissing in the gay toilets.
Oh, this is legit. He has a prosthetic for his cock.
Yeah.
Like actual. How do I get one of these? This sounds class.
Yeah. So then you can give people a proper show.
They're going to be well disappointed if they go and have a go after, though, aren't they?
Take the sleeve off.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, it'd be like me
Have you
wearing
seen
Hulk
it?
hands. No,
I love that. You've not seen it. So what we're saying about this story is I'm a bit disappointed that I hadn't had my cock looked at because they don't think I'm attractive, and I need to see the prosthetic cock.
And you went to the cinema alone. The way that you explained it to me was really, really good. Like, obviously before that. Because you said to me, oh, I was supposed to be meeting my mates. They were at Sabrina Carpenter. So I just thought I'd go to the cinema quickly.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Which made me laugh because the cinema takes hours.
Yeah. Well, I tracked it, and that's another reason why I picked this film, because it's only an hour and a half. Right. So I looked at it, and I was like, and I'm not joking, mate. I think just as the film finished, I think I looked at my phone, and it was like 4-5 minutes. Something. I had a message to go. They'd just finished as well, so I was like, perfect timing. And it took ages to get an Uber back.
I was gonna say,
which I knew was going to happen. So I would like to say I slowly walked there, but it took me 10 minutes to get to their Airbnb, and I stood outside for half an hour. I didn't know what was going to happen. I did get a little bit scared because I was in a dark place on my own, but I thought somebody's going to come up and grab me, but I was okay, so that's good.
Get a toilet there.
Yeah. Well, another thing, nobody come and grab me, so maybe I'm not attractive. Maybe it's like what my mum said when we were younger. Like if they took somebody came and kidnapped you, they just give you back anyway because you're too annoying. Maybe it's like that. Maybe they go to take me away and then they'll be like, yeah, send him back. It's
maybe you look too straight. It can't be that.
Yeah, it can't be that, can it? No. But yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was like a gay toilet then.
Well, yeah, I know gay people. I know everything about gay people. Thank you. I have a black friend.
Same.
It's not me. I'm brown.
But yeah, no. But yeah, I watched the film on my own. Pretty good. Enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting to I wasn't expecting I was going to go to the cinema on my own, to be honest. And then I just thought, you know what, sod it, I'm going to go. And I booked tickets because it was free, and I went. And good film.
Good.
It was very it was a weird film. In some ways, they made 2 Epstein jokes, which was crazy.
Sick.
Yeah, and the fact that one, I was like, fair dues, and then they did a second, I was like, really going to sound on this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was good.
Shall we? I'm going to cut you off. I know you're looking at a topic.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've been going for over an hour.
Okay.
You want some porridge?
Can I say?
No, you can do.
I just want to say one little bit. So, my fitness page, been trying to get content this week, and so
yeah, go on. I'm joking. Yeah, you went over the weekend, didn't you?
Yeah,
you were out for a really long time, actually.
I was, and I really wanted to get videos, and I tried to get some, but the gym was still so busy. No, not any decent. I've got some videos, but not ones of me lifting, because I'm not joking, mate. I went in, and everything was busy. There's no place to put my phone to do it. And I know there is. I can make space, but I need to get more confident with it. But I've still got videos and I've got a plan of what I'm going to do.
Do you get guest passes?
No. See, if I did, I'd be like, you can come with me and we'll just do a couple of videos, wouldn't we? And that'd be good. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Do you get guest passes?
Yeah.
Okay, sound right. Let's go with you then next week.
I have a really quiet gym. I just thought you'd want to do it in your gym.
I would like to, but in reality, as long as I'm lifting, it's fine. I think.
We'll look at your gym. Because your gym is 24/7.
Yes, we could just do it like any time.
We'll go at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
See, this is what I wanted to do, and that's why I went real late like yesterday. But I was like, today I was like, I'm just gonna have to go. But yeah, I do want to go at time, but I feel like every time I've ever been, even really early, like it's been busy. But I think that's the prime time. Whenever I've been like at 1 or 2 o'clock, that's the prime time to do it. Prime time is in not busy.
In the morning?
Yeah, 1, 2 in the morning. That's
Have you been at 1, 2 in the morning?
Is that like once or twice? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go at that time. I went like before, and then it ended up being like round there. I think. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
We're like once, twice, not nothing major.
That is what I said to you.
Yeah, sound. So yeah, but I basically just a quick thing. So I've got a series that I want to do. It's going to be called Chunky to Hunky, and I really like the name of it. I just wanted to put that out there now, and I've been going to do like a few things. I've been like learn to skip again. I can't remember if I said it in the last episode, but that's going to be one of the series. So Chunky to Hunky, learn to skip, and then just my actual routine of what I'm lifting at the moment and stuff like that is what the videos I want to get down. But
Can you make a TikTok?
Yeah, I can.
For different content, just for like easy content, like filming stuff content.
Film.
I know that's what you're going to do. So, this is me being markety. We had what I imagine you're going to say, which is some sort of challenge that you're going to do.
Yeah.
I think that would be... I've just realised now, as you're talking, I was picturing it on TikTok.
Right.
But not on Instagram, and I know why you wouldn't want to do it on Instagram. Cause it seems spammy on Instagram.
Yeah, that's the only thing. So, I did think about this. I was debating doing it on both anyway.
Right.
But it was maybe I was thinking doing like once a week about a progress. But if I did like spammy on TikTok, I could do kind of
And not do it on Instagram.
And then I could do like every single day, and then just like maybe like once a week talk about the skipping or something. You know what I mean? Like because I've seen loads of people do it on TikTok, and I was thinking I do need to create a TikTok page because I think the TikToks we do with this, I'm trying to get. I think I'm trying to understand the algorithm of TikTok and stuff like that. And like, a few mates said different things about it and said like, this is the best way. And then I'm like, I don't know if that's always the best way. So I'm like, I think that they're right in some ways, but I think that there's always different ways to do it and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So that's I think that's pretty good. If you want to get some porridge down us.
This is a daunting moment for me, I feel like, because
Shitting myself.
Yeah, a little bit. Because I'll get it first, and then I'll say the magic words.
Okay.
Porridge time.
Yes.
So.
Oh God, I'm not gonna lie to you. Right, can I guess what it is?
Yeah, if you want.
You put jelly in this.
Yeah.
Is it like almond milk and jelly and peanut butter?
No, there's no peanut butter in it.
I'm nervous, but I think it's something nice.
Okay, right. So let me.
Nice.
I am nervous. So I said I'd do it this time. Ben is getting a picture. I didn't do overnight because I forgot that I was supposed to be doing it.
In your defence, we did say that you were going to do it there and then before. So
did I?
Yeah. You said like a bit of both. So
well, yeah, and that's because I was being cocky. I've now done it there and then, and realised that it's quite hard to do cold. Ben's trying to sniff it because he's trying to work out what it is. This is...
all the sound on that.
I know. So...
I know.
Welcome to...
Cooking with Harry.
Yeah. Oh, I can't eat it yet. Wait. So, this is porridge, obviously.
Good start.
Almond milk.
Okay.
Right. Strawberry jelly.
Right.
Strawberry protein yogurt.
Oh my God, you are going on so many levels now. Right, okay. And there's more.
Chocolate whey protein.
What the mate, what have you made? This is intense, this.
So, let's do a swap.
Okay, should we show it first before
Oh
we
yeah, we
switch?
have to show it.
What was that? Was that
Sorry.
me?
No, me.
Oh God.
Alright, you ready?
3, 2, 1. It's not moving, mate.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So, I tried to get some good consistency here.
I'm just gonna say that if I made this, you would look at me and be like, "What the fuck have you made?"
Yeah. So we'll do some swapping.
Okay. The usual.
Alright.
Okay.
Then we'll get a chin chin.
Chin chin. It's got to be a big bit. I think I got to get the jelly or something.
Okay.
Or whatever's going on.
Alright.
I feel like it's going to
Chin.
weirdly be nice. I'm rooting for you, mate.
3, 2, 1. I quite like it. Okay.
You know what? Fair dues. I wanted to joke about it and like hate on it at first, but I can't.
Let me get another bite.
Yeah, I can't.
Good consistency. I feel like one thing that I am good at. I'm not gonna say the flavours is like 10 out of 10. Right, it's all right. I think I'm really good at ratios.
I think that's where I mess up a lot.
The consistency of how I make stuff. To say this isn't overnight, I feel like has clumped up quite well.
It'll be. I think what you've done is because I knew I did this last time. I put way too much milk in. I bet you put a good level of milk in, and the yogurt would have thickened it up. I'll be honest, it's not bad. I don't think it needs the protein stuff. Cause I don't really taste it. Did you put a full scoop in? Or like a half scoop each?
Yeah.
I don't think it needs it, but I like the fact that it's extra protein.
That's why I've done. So I wanted to like combine protein. So basically, this should have like 40 grams.
Yeah, like for a full portion because it's like the yogurt and then I get you. And there's quite a bit of protein in porridge in there as well. You know what? Fair dues. It looks much worse than it tastes. And I actually think now that I've moved it around a bit, don't think it looks as bad as what. Just it sounds a bit rough, but
It's the protein. It's the chocolate protein that makes it look dirty. Without that, it would have just looked horrible.
You know what? Fair play. I think it's quite nice. There's something that's stopping me from thinking it's like amazing, but it is decent.
I didn't want to use honey again as well.
No, I've come to terms that we should probably stop putting honey in everything to try and make it better. And by that I mean me.
I do have something that I want to make, and I wanted to make, but I couldn't find it, and I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
But I do have something that I would like to make.
Your magnum opus.
No, I'm not sure it'll be any good.
Or you just want to make it because I've been mad?
It's not even mad. It's just something that was in my head because I was trying to think of something different from honey.
I know what it is.
No, you don't.
Okay, I won't say
to
it.
do with honey.
I was going to say maple syrup.
No, it's nothing like honey.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Maybe we'll discover sugar.
It's just a different... Yeah, it's a good point. I've only just discovered milk. Calm down.
I know. We're moving too fast.
Right, I'm going to give this like a really solid 5, maybe.
Okay, that's
I
good.
think I could give it a 6, but I don't really want to.
I was going to give it a 6. But I think middle ground might make it better. There's some... I don't... Right, so this is the thing, right? I feel like realistically I can't give my chocolate oats better than this because I feel like that was weird as well, the ones I did last week. Like, it went better.
What did you give it?
I don't remember. I feel like I gave it a 6 or 7.
You gave it a 6 or a 7 last week?
No, maybe not, actually.
I don't think you did. We didn't like it.
No, it was a weird taste, weren't it?
It had that weird aftertaste.
It tasted better, though, didn't it, when we redid it? Which will be on the Instagram as well.
Yeah.
It did, to be fair. Which I was right about that. That's one thing. Yeah, I think a 5's good. For some reason, I don't mind it, but I don't think I should like it.
Yeah, I think
that's
it's
what's
the
stopping me.
chocolate protein.
Yeah, I think
Because you've got a little taste of protein. It's only a little.
I think it's because you've got a lot of strawberry to then add a bit of chocolate.
Yeah.
Like, I know that doesn't sound like the worst thing of it, but I feel like in artificial flavours, you know what I mean? It's not even artificial, is it? But You know, when they throw in whatever. Like,
Yeah,
the
when
powdery
things are
stuff.
flavoured.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, is it? I suppose it is artificial technically, but then they try and say it's not artificial. Anyway, yeah. I don't mind. I think if you maybe if you done like vanilla with it, or even if you added like even more like strawberry. Like,
I nearly did vanilla, but I knew I wanted to put. So one of the things. that
vanilla
I thought
yogurt.
about-
Sorry, you were thinking.
I was
Right, not vanilla protein powder.
No, I don't have vanilla protein powder. That's the other thing. So I wanted to put the chocolate protein powder in, and my idea was to make like a strawberry and chocolate type thing.
Okay.
I nearly bought actual strawberries.
No, to be fair.
It would have been good. One of them were mouldy, so I didn't buy them.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good. Mouldy porridge.
Okay, solid 5.
5. I think I really do like jelly actually.
Yeah,
I've been
I like
looking at it a lot of the time and thinking I'm going to buy some jelly. I never have. He really tickled that itch, thank you.
Okay.
Scratch that itch. Sick. Shambles this episode.
God, I love to eat.
God, I love to eat.